Hey guys, I'm SDN Wolf. Welcome back to the channel. Could you imagine, like, as large as this property is, like, how big the morning checklist is? Like, you know, from the food orders to, you know, making sure the little stands are stocked to, you know, getting the trains ready, pre-testing, you know, letting the rides cycle through and testing them, making sure there aren't any water pumps and stuff like that out, checking and cleaning all the bathrooms. You know, just like, I was just thinking, like, man, like, how big of an undertaking would that be to make a park like this come to life? And then, you know, you've got the whole water park section, you know, the water's like, it's all got to be tested, you know, getting the food booths ready, you know, just all checking the bathrooms here, changing rooms, making sure everything's good to go on that. Just, I would just assume that this would be a massive checklist, like housekeepers arriving at the resort, figuring out, you know, how many rooms do they have on their board today? How many are checkouts? How many are stayovers? How many, you know, arrivals does the resort have? Is there enough front desk coverage? You know, is there a big festival happening in the area? Is it a holiday, or is it busier than normal? Are the chairlifts running? Has the monorail been serviced? Like, there is so much going on in a park like this. If you're new, this is Wilderness Springs. This is a park we've worked on, you know, since November. So we're very quickly rolling up on the 1-year anniversary of Wilderness Springs. Cause I mean, you figure tomorrow's August, September, October, like, we're 4 months away from this park already being a year old, for Planet Coaster 2 already celebrating its 1-year anniversary. This is just like, it started out as a little experiment project. It started over here with the water park, and we kind of built some slides, built some pools. But the project, I would think it really got serious when I said, let's build a parking lot. Like, what if the water park had a little parking lot, make it a little more believable? And then the idea come about, like, well, what if it had a resort hotel with it? And so, you know, we added the Grand Falls Lodge. And, you know, we kind of thought, well, if we're doing a Grand Falls Lodge, wouldn't there be, like, infrastructure around the water park resort? Like, what if there was a highway that the resort sat on, and we could do parking lots and little shops? And, like, what if we put a little gas station out here and maybe a little Waffle House? And then, of course, people started commenting, well, what if it had a water park? Are you ever going to show us roller coasters? Like, what if Wilderness Springs actually had a park? And then that led to, okay, what if the highway split the water park from the theme park, and it was all just one massive resort? And, you know, fast forward to July 31st, and we have got this absolutely massive water park, theme park resort. And this has just been like a highlight of my content creation career, just spanning from the beginning of the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 days to now. This has just been almost like just a good culmination of all of the practice and the thousands of hours that I've kind of put into, you know, Planet Coaster as a whole. That is what has what's been so fun about this project, just essentially taking all I've learned from all of these years, and we were able to put it into a full park project. Not me skipping around from little project to little project, or just doing little one-off rides, but really making ourselves trying to focus on doing a singular project like this. Huge scope, You know, people have asked, like, would you, if you had it to do over again, what would you try? And I don't know if I don't know if I would do this over again. If I knew what I knew now and how much work went into this, I don't know if I can mentally talk myself into it. Like, you know, almost, what do I have in Planet Coaster 2? Almost 800 hours. I would say 700 of those hours are Wilderness Springs. You know, probably 100 hours is just some other little offshoot projects. The beach resort, Hidden Hollow. But, you know, this is definitely, this is taking a lot. It's taken a lot mentally, you know, just trying to put all this together. But I'll go ahead and get this updated. I am going on a little cabin trip for a couple days. We're going to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge and going up there and messing around. I don't know if I'll make it over to Dollywood, but if I do, I'll try to get you guys a vlog. But this has just been a huge undertaking, and it still kind of is. Like, that's what's so fun about it. There are still so many little ideas for this park and what we can do and what we need to try. And I don't know. It's just, it was just hitting me this morning, like, you know, flying around. I kicked all the guests out. I shut the park down, and yeah, just wanted to give you a little early morning tour and just rack some thoughts off while we're sitting here. This is the newest little land expansion area, Outpost 87. Kind of like our little sci-fi steampunkish type area. And just a lot of fun ideas have popped up over here. Got the little trolley going overhead, little like people mover. Got the big hangar, starship hangar back there for repairs. Captain Jack's arcade over here. So I don't know. I just like I said, I'm gonna be gone for a couple days. We'll not have much time to really be in the park or mess around much. So just kind of wanted to show you guys where it's at and let you know I'm going to update this version and put it on the workshop. I know a lot of you guys wanted to kind of get down in here and look at the waterfalls a little more. You know, Teji's, his kind of like waterfall style that he's discovered for us. I'm starting to slowly get that incorporated into Wilderness Springs, so you guys can jump in and check that out. But no, like I said, this is just a quick little check-in morning video before we hit the road. We can't check into the cabin until 4, but we're going to kind of stop by Walmart and do us a little grocery pickup run and then go get checked in. So you guys definitely follow me on some of the other socials, Instagram, X, all that stuff, at SDanWolf. And that's probably where you'll see, Instagram particularly is where you'll see a lot of the cabin updates and kind of what we're getting into down there for the next couple days. So anyways, guys, I'm SDanWolf. Wanted to get you a little Wilderness Springs check-in. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Let me know what you think about the resort down below. See you.